everyone. I hope you guys are doing really well. Yesterday, when I visited my club, Reading Speakers Club that I have recently joined that club, and I have become uh, a vice president of that club, uh, which is really fun as well as being part of that club. Something new that really struck me yesterday at the club, how important it is to develop the art of storytelling. When we are trying to become the storytellers, we are trying to say anything, but in the best possible way, and create an effective story. And there is a reason some people who are good storytellers, they can make the ordinary stories and present it in such a way which become extraordinary stories. And that was one of the key lessons that I learned from the club yesterday. There was a person, Mr. Ray, who delivered his speech for the very first time. He had recently become the member of the club, and for 5 minutes we were laughing out loud because the way he presented his story ideas and in clear and effective way. So that is the logic and rationale, the art of storytelling, which can come through practice. We just need to keep practicing. Likewise, I have that motivation that, like Mr. Ray, who is very new to our club, but he is doing really well since beginning. So I also want to develop this skill of art of storytelling, which can be really useful, uh, especially and that will come over time with practice, consistency. We just I just need to uh, keep going with the same pace and momentum. By the way, today it's Tuesday, so today I'm working from home. I have just taken a very small break in between. Even though I'm fasting, I don't need any food, anything at all. So I did realize even in 5-10 minutes I should be doing some practice. Should be just recording video, and later on I will be watching this video whenever the time is right. uh, because in the UK, uh, organizations are promoting hybrid working patterns where we can work from home as well as from office, and in such a way which suits our convenience, but simultaneously organizational goals are also completed. And basic philosophy is job needs to be done, and the way and how we are doing our job doesn't matter, but job needs to be done. And for that reason, organizational efficiency has also kept increasing, because when we are given flexibility, we are mentally feeling better, and there is a work life balance, and which gives the opportunity to perform effectively and in the best possible way. And oftentimes, most of the people, because of the flexible working hours, they are dedicating extra hours towards their working day, uh, which is uh, which is a two-way traffic actually. Indeed, on the one hand, company is facilitating to their employees to work flexibly, and in return, employees are taking advantage of that flexibility. Also want to ensure that they are contributing to the organization's overall growth and performance. So it is a two-way traffic flow, uh, that both are contributing towards each other's growth progress. So sometimes I'm also benefiting from this hybrid working patterns, even though laptop is just in front of me. So few days in a week, I tend to work from home, and then 1 or 2 days I prefer working from and sometimes 3 days I work from office. So it's quite flexible, and sometimes I'm like working half day from office and half day work. So that is how it goes on. Uh, so it is quite smooth and flexible over here in the UK. But this rule does not apply to all jobs, because back in Glasgow when I used to work in different organizations, uh, which really required physical presence, in Ladbrokes, in Tin Group, which was customer service job. So we used to uh, be physically present in the premises of our company, because it involved handling and dealing customers. In those sorts of jobs, we can't do the work virtually or in hybrid working patterns. However, there were some people who were managing some bigger portions or parts of the organization, and they used to work in hybrid patterns. But for us who were the customer service managers, we need to be physically present. Today, by the way, this is my video number 9, going to be almost 8 or 9. And in 8 or 9 videos, I have started realizing my mistakes, what are my mistakes, and how I should be improving. So when I was reflecting on how to improve my mistakes, and all that came to my mind was through more and more practice, and it should be a consistent practice, and things will come through. And also, this is the skill that I'm very passionate about, and I'm quite sure these efforts will not go to waste, and I will be benefiting from those skills of storytelling, presentation skills, getting comfortable in front of camera. They will be useful. uh, I'm quite confident. Sometimes yeah, I do not make the useful content of good videos, because at this stage my only focus is my personal development, and once I've attained that goal, then I will be moving forward to other aspects which are equally important. Obviously, I like making good videos, good content, but at this stage my wholly and solely focus is myself. I might be selfish, I might be greedy, but yeah, that is what it is. And I'm grateful to some of my friends who are sometimes watching through this video, those videos, those boring videos, and then sometimes they are sharing their feedback, which is really good, because there is also one of the reason and purpose to make videos, so that I'm able to analyze myself. But my ideas, my opinions may be biased at time, but whenever there is a neutral feedback with which can aid more value, and I always welcome any constructive criticism which people might have. Constructive criticism is key towards analyzing mistakes and towards improvement. Therefore, this is a continued journey of learning and development. And I have changed my perspective over time regarding continuous learning and development. It is a journey, it is a process in itself of continuous learning and development. All it requires patience and consistency over time, and once we'll keep moving, keep progressing towards our desired goal and destiny. Over time, we will be able to overcome some of our weaknesses, and then inculcate some of the positive attributes towards our personality, and improving on your skills, your personality, and and personal development. These are some of the skills that we will never regret ever in life. And that had been my realization over time, that there used to be time I used to be careless. I did not pay attention towards personal learning and development. However, now I have realized sometime I need to dedicate and deserve, and my personal learning and development process deserves very good amount of time. Therefore, I'm focused. I'm doing aiding my bit, and secondly also trying to recover the lost time that I did not pay attention towards my personal learning and development. And when I am visiting a club, I I have really more realization. There are some people, some amazing people who are motivating me all the time at the club. They are sharing really good stories, giving inspiration, motivation, because they are really fantastic speakers, corporate trainers who have been working for years and years on their communication skills. And when they are telling their stories, which are really impactful, it seems if they are sharing some good news, it seems it just creates positive vibes. But if they are sharing some funny stories, we all laugh out loud. And if they are sharing some sad event or story, and they share it in such a powerful way that we start feeling really bad about those situations and circumstances. And some of them, those people have been members of that club. I have been working on public speaking for a number of years. So whenever I'm visiting club, I feel motivated, energetic, because those vibes are transmitting positivity, and that positivity creates a vision, which we need to translate over time into action plan. And later on, I my apologies, sometimes I'm looking at my computer. So uh, and I forgot also the point that I was trying to speak about. But anyway, so at the club, I'm getting those positive energies which I need to translate into action. Next time when I will be delivering my speech at the club, I will try to speak about 500 videos journey that I have started, just to give them a reassurance that all that effort that we are all taking efforts at the club. I'm trying to make extra bits and just to present in the shape of a story, and will just try to seek feedback. And once we are back from club, we desperately wait for the next meeting of the club. And now the next meeting of the club is scheduled for 8th of April, almost 2 weeks or 3 weeks from today. But we are desperately waiting for that time. So this time around, there was a new idea shared by the one of the member, senior member of the club, and the president of the club, that next meeting we should be leading in a reverse order, not in a sequence. For instance, usually there's a welcome, somebody is welcoming everyone, and then introductions, then speeches, feedback, networking, and then conclusion of the meeting. But this time it's going to be in a reverse order. At the beginning, it's going to be the conclusion of the meeting, followed by feedback, speeches, and then at the end, it is going to be introduction. So that is going to be absolutely chaotic meeting, but hell lot of fun. And and that is going to be absolutely amazing, and we are all looking forward to that club's meeting, which is going to take place on 8th of April. So which is not too far from today. But yeah, that is the case. So we also have different and entertaining meetings where the orders the meeting are changed. And then one of the member who floated this idea of reverse meeting, that there are sometimes meetings where lights are dimmed down and only the speaker can be under the spotlight, and he can be seen and heard, but he cannot see the rest of the members, which also seemed to be quite a good idea. And we are looking forward to move towards that journey as well. So hopefully we will be having such entertaining episodes over time. I did not plan at the beginning what I'm trying to just trying to share my ideas about, or going to record video about, but I just went on digressing from club. And the best way to speak about any topic is it should be narrow enough topic, narrow enough subject. But I've been digressing, so the only relatable stuff was the club business meetings. So again, I might have the opportunity this evening to analyze this video, to find out what are my mistakes and what are going to be the areas of improvement. And yesterday, by the way, I have also received hell lot of uh, uh, small chits where the club members share the feedback regarding my speech, that I will be reviewing at some point. In future also, I want to lead meetings at the club, in which is known as Toastmaster of the Day, which gives really a very good experience, because for me, starting meetings, leading meetings seems to be sometimes big challenge, because it is a, a really a good challenge to start the meetings, lead the meetings, and control the situation. In case if there is disagreement, that is then is a host of the meeting, we are supposed to intervene and lead the meetings in the right direction. So anyway, I will let you guys go and enjoy the rest of your day, and looking forward to positive feedback, constructive criticism as well.